Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Friday, March 19, 2010. This morning I'd like to go through something that's coming up in the next release of our product, both VisualWorks and Object Studio. And to show you that, let me connect to Store. I'm going to connect to the public repository. And then I'm going to browse published items. Now this is going to look very familiar so far. But once you connect and get that list, let's type in my blog server. Come over here, select this, select the latest version. And what we'll do is browse. Now here's going to be something a little different. You'll notice that the browser that comes up looks a little more familiar than the Store browser used to. This is the refactoring browser, and it's gathering all the information. You'll see this little notice up here, the same one you get when loading, but instead of loading, it's now gathering information from the Store repository. And now it comes up. And this is sort of a limited view refactoring browser, where all it has in it is information about stuff in the repository. So I can scroll down here to this, and I can take a look at the blog saver class, and I can come over here and look at this method. And you've got the familiar refactoring browser view of this. And in fact, some of the menu items are interesting. Local implementers doesn't actually completely work yet. This will search for implementers within the stuff here. If you search for some things at the moment, you'll pop up some exceptions. You'll notice here when I pop this up, I get an exception. And that's because this is still not completely baked. This is code that's under development. It'll be ready by the time we ship, but it's not really ready right now. But it does give you an idea, if you're watching the dev builds, where things are going, and that those limited functionality Store browsers that have been around since the 5i release are in the process of finally being phased out. So it's just a brief idea of what's coming up in the future. Interesting stuff, and you should see this in the next release, which is coming out sometime in mid to late summer 2010. So, until next time, have fun with Smalltalk.